everyone, I am Suwharthi. Welcome to my vlog. I hope everyone is doing fine at home. Today I'm here to critically analyze an article called Allow Refugees to Work, Give Access to Basic Healthcare Education Charles by the author Amar Shah Mohsin. The title is actually referring to what Charles Santiago, a Malaysian politician, has said. To those who are interested in reading the article, I will post the link to the article down in the description box below. The article was posted on 15 February 2019 on Sun Daily Online. Has anyone of you heard of Amar Shah Mohsin? Personally, I have not, so I did some research about him to let you guys learn a little bit about the author. This is the author. He is a journalist who used to work for Sun Media Corporation from 2015 to 2020. Later, he joined the Vibes News Company in the year 2020 until currently. He has 5 years experience in political and general news writing. He's a communications major and is always up to date on current happenings. Among the major news that he has covered are about Kim Jong-nam's murder, 14th general election, and many more. That's about the author of the article that we're going to discuss about today. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. To understand why refugees should be given job opportunity, healthcare, and education in the article, I aim to provide discussion of the issue, argument, and evidences that's presented by the author. The issue is, the author advocates that refugees should be allowed to work, given access to basic healthcare and education. Before discussing the arguments and evidence that the author has raised, I would like to explain what does refugee mean. Refugees are people who have been forced to leave their country to protect themselves from harm or disaster. This can be due to many reasons, maybe due to war in their country, poverty, natural disasters, and many more. They often have to flee their country, leaving behind their jobs, possessions, and loved ones. Refugees are protected in international law. An agency called United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, which is also known as UNHCR, aim to aid and provide refugees with sanitation, food, clean water, and shelter during times of displacement. This is the logo of UNHCR. I am quite sure many of you have seen this logo. Now, I am going to give a little statistics on the refugees in Malaysia. As of end of December 2021, there are 180,440 refugees and asylum seekers registered with UNHCR in Malaysia. Majority of them are from Myanmar, which consists of the Rohingyas and the Chins. This is the picture of the Rohingyas and Chins. 68% of them are men and 32% of them are women, with about 46,170 of them are children who are less than 18 years old. Here are some pictures of the refugees in Malaysia. Now that we know a little about the refugees and the agency which cater the needs of the refugees, we will get back into the article. So the author of the article claims that the government has been urged to allow refugees in Malaysia to get a job in the country, plus given accessibility to basic education and healthcare. Building on from this argument, the author mentioned a statement by Klang MP Charles Santiago, who declared by hiring refugees the government could afford to cut down on the number of migrant workers being employed in certain industries, adding that this would be a win-win situation for both the country and the refugees. Here is the picture of the Klang MP Charles Santiago. Furthermore, he also uttered that refugees should also be allowed to seek medical treatment in government hospitals, while children refugees be allowed to study in local schools, claiming it was the responsibility of the government to provide a safe environment for them here. Following that, I will be discussing my beliefs, values, and social economic status point of view. My belief is that refugees should be given the opportunity to have a job, access to basic education, and healthcare as they are basic necessity of a human being and they have the right to acquire it. My next belief is refugees need to stand up on their own feet in our country because we don't know until when they need to seek refuge. We cannot predict the time span of their staying in our country, so they should learn to be independent. My final belief is refugees should be treated with compassion as they have experienced loss of livelihood, torture, and extreme fear entering a new unknown place expecting for care and protection. My values, on the other hand, are basic human rights. Human rights are for everyone regardless of their race, gender, religion, and nationality. Without these rights towards getting basic needs, people can die or become extremely ill. My next value is independent. Being independent is very crucial, and refugees who can work and make money for themselves not only benefit themselves, but also they lift the burden of the government. Government don't have to provide food or shelter constantly. Instead, the refugees can contribute to the host community rather than being a passive victim always relying on charity. For instance, in Australia, the refugees are employed to work in farms due to labor shortages caused by COVID-19 pandemic. This gives hope to other refugees for opportunities in attaining financial independence. My third value is compassion. Most refugees who seek protection in another country are mistreated, especially the women refugees. Sometimes women refugees in camps are kidnapped and trafficked and also sometimes are raped by other refugees or humanitarian staffs there. So it is very essential and significant for the government to provide utmost security and compassion towards refugees so they will be well taken care of. My social economic status is middle class. As a middle class person, I am well aware that it's not easy to obtain these three elements, which are work, healthcare, and education in life. And yet, it is so pivotal to sustain lives and attain growth. Sometimes, even with a secure job, life doesn't come by easily. Bills are high and the pay isn't sufficient. However, with proper planning and budgeting, circumstances in life gets better. Hence, government should be considerate by giving education, basic healthcare, especially job opportunities to the refugees to ensure they have a good and purposeful life. This demonstrates that my beliefs, values, and status have reinforced the author's views. Based on the beliefs, values, and status mentioned above, I think it's pretty clear that I agree with the opinion of the author that refugees in Malaysia should be given job opportunities, access to basic education, and healthcare. I would like to conclude that I truly believe that government should allow refugees to take up jobs in the country as well as given access to basic education and healthcare. This is because they are of significant importance for every human being, regardless of their nationality, whether they're refugees or not, as they are basic necessities in life. In this case, refugees especially should be given good care because they depend on our country's protection to give them a home and a sense of security after losing everything. Hence, it is the government's responsibility to ensure that they get the best treatment as they continue to live here. Before we end this vlog, I would like to say a couple of things. I hope the government would seriously consider these thoughts and take action so that the refugees would be given a good care and start being independent to lead a healthy and good life as they should. The refugees did not choose to live this life, but life can be unpredictable. So as locals, we should treat the refugees with respect and give them good hospitality. Finally, refugees should be protected for the sole reason that they are people. They are someone's mother, father, brother, and sister. Hey guys, that's all from me. Hope you guys are still with me so far. So we have reached the end of our vlog. I hope the government would seriously consider these thoughts and take action so that the refugees would be given a good care and second chance to lead an independent, healthy, good life. Hope you guys got some insight of the context of the article that we have discussed today, and hopefully you understand my analysis on the article. If you guys have any idea or opinion regarding this matter, please comment down below. I will read every comment and get new perspectives on the matter. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time and have a good day. I will see you soon. Bye bye.